Hello guys and welcome to this video. In this video I'm going to tell you how to make your coasters butter smooth in Planet Coaster 2. Now, my name's Looping Lou, I'm your ride host today. Pull down your restraints, keep your arms, legs inside the ride at all times, and let's get on with it. See you in Planet Coaster 2. Hello, I am now in Planet Coaster 2 and let's get on with the build. So we're going to go to coasters. I am going to do a launch coaster because I feel like it's easier to make coasters, to build a coaster faster, and also I think it's quite nice. So I'm going to build the whole ride layout. So I'm going to start with a nice turn out the station. I'm going to go into a block section. So right now I'm building with any length I want because this bit don't need to be smooth. And then now I'm going to do a nice, tell you what, I'm going to go 6 seconds. I'm going to go to 159. I'm going to go to 79 miles per hour. Start going to the train, and then we're going to just do. I'm actually going to use alternate track 3 because I feel I'm going to go with banking set 1. So I'm using the 4 meter method here, where you build your track sections every 4 meters. So here I'm going to go up. Also with the 4 meter method it will smooth it out better, which I really do. Tell you what, I'm going to go and turn off coaster support. I feel like it's easier. I like building with banking offset because it really just makes it that bit more real, realistic. So we're just going to turn around here. Let's test it while we ride. So I'm going to also tell you some top tips while building your ride. Test constantly, check the forces. This is a game where forces do actually matter for guests. So look, we are pretty much fully on the launch track. It may not seem smooth now. This is why you need to test. So what I'm actually going to put the acceleration page by 2. I'm going to switch to the other alternate. No, actually I'm going to keep in mind until. So I say when you like coming down from a bit in the fast pace, you need track to be not as sharp because the forces will get to. Right, I'm going to change. Oh god, sorry. There we are, make it a little bit. Okay, what? Let's up speed to 80. So that should boost. And then after this, I might go into a second launch. Depends what the speed is now. So just putting it down. But ejector airtime. And we're going to go into our second launch. This is going to bring us a nice big top hat. Pop a block section. So we're going to go to 90. This launch. See how that's looking. Let's test the forces. But that was just airtime. Go up, not quite vertical. We're going to go up a bit more, and we're going to switch. then we're going to turn it back on. I'm actually going to pop a little bit of set of trim brakes here just to make sure we have the right speed coming over. That is a bit too fast, so what we're going to do is increase that, bring it down, round. That's just going to regulate our speed a bit, and then we're going to bring it down into a nice drop. Probably the drop needs to be a bit bigger. Still too fast. What we're going to do is we're going to go back from. I do feel like that is a bit steep there, so straight after launch, so we need it to be nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a slight banking, then we're going to start. And then we're going to bring it down. I'm going to do a nice little beyond vertical drop here. Then we're going to go into a nice stall. Oh no, nice open. Ejector, like sideways turn. Oh, hold on. Got incoming transmission. Hold on. Whoa, that was very weird. Let's get into it. That might be a bit tight. I might slow down the launch just a little bit, so the acceleration rate's going to be a bit slower. And now we're going to go up. I think the forces are like, ooh. What we are going to do, we're going to slow it down to 85. And I'm also going to just a sort of like regulate the speed. I'm going to change it to 5 since I like doing 5 on these low to the ground fast pace elements. So here we are, we're going to a nice ejector sideways air time. Switch to the other side. Come down. Do a really good ejector air time here. And then go into the brakes. And I'm also just going to put a block section here. And what we're just going to do, I'm just going to raise that up. Put a block section where our transfer track will be. And then just complete the ride. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to smooth it out in 1 second. So here we are, we're just going to smooth it out now. So I'm going to start here and I'm going to select 3. I'm going to do a nice forwards 4, just to start off with, and you see how much smoother that is just for 4 so far. And then we're going to go here, we're going to do here we are, coming round. Now we're going to go to backwards. Forces are a bit high there, and I'm hoping they should be okay. And I'm going to go through backwards with a 6 just to make sure we're all nice and smooth. Here we are. That is very annoying, so we are going to rebuild. So just building it down. Right, now we're just going to do a small forward smooth. Now we're going to just do a backward smooth. I do like that, but it just needs smoothing a lot more. So we're going to go up to an 8 on the forward. And do another 8 backward. See how it is. Hopefully this the forces aren't as bad as last time, but they are quite high still. Maybe some trim brakes at the bottom here would be quite good. I'll do it to 40, just so we can slow the train down. This bit looks a bit, so I'm just going to smooth it out. So basically what you want to do is you want to build your layout with the 4 meter method, and then just go through a couple of times, make sure you're really smoothing it out, and any bits you think look a bit rough, so like this bit I feel like would be rough, just a little smooth. This bit, train to go. I think that'll be okay. This bit I do, so I'm going to change it to the height, so the height gets. This bit looks a bit smooth, so I'm going to smooth that out there. Smooth this bit out a bit more. I'm going to smooth this bit out. Smooth this little section out here. So we're going to have a quick ride. So that bit needs smoothing. All this needs smoothing again, just another pass. Nice ejector. This bit needs smoothing, yeah. I thought it would be a bit rough. That bit does. This bit that definitely needs it. Last bit was a bit good. And that ejector's nice. What bit needed it? Yeah. So we're just gonna do a nice. Where was it? Here. Where else was it? A bit here, wasn't it? And also here. This bit was rough here. So I'm going to do that because it smooths it out a bit. So I think this bit needs it, so along with that bit. So I think maybe that bit needs it a bit more. Do you think that needs it? That looks a lot smoother. Oh yeah, with these little hills here. I'm actually going to put them a bit higher. I'm going to put the first one because that will kill the speed a bit more. And I'm just going to put this one as a quite little ejector airtime, smooth that bit out so it's a bit more ejector. And then I'm also just going to lift this and bank it like that. And I think the ejector was okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 trains on. Let's do 18. And let's go for a ride. So we're coming out the station into the first corner, into the block section, coming into the first launch, which is a hold launch. Now we're going to blast out this launch at around 85 miles per hour into this nice inner one, I want to call it. And we're going to come down into this turnaround, to come down into the ejector airtime, into the launch, coming up, round the top of that bit's not a bit smooth, come down into this nice sideways airtime, up into an inversion, around some airtime hills. This bit needs a bit smoothing out, I'd say. Forgot to do that. Come down into the break run. So that's the end of the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you later after this. Bye.
Don't look.